Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got just a random, relaxed, get ready with me video for y'all today on this look right here. I just grabbed a bunch of different things and we're doing this look, just kind of playing with makeup together. I know we all enjoy makeup, so it's just kind of fun to do these sort of videos where we're just kind of relaxed and getting ready together. So that's what we're doing today. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie, welcome. I love to do get ready with me's, favorites, new at the drugstore, reviews, empties, just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are getting ready together today, doing this look. Let's get to it. Okay, so I've already applied my skincare and my SPF, so let's jump in with products. I'm going to use the Jason Wu Tinted Moisturizer meets CC Cream, and I think this is the shade 01. Yeah, Skin 1. And I'm just going to get it on, what is this? A BK Beauty 116 brush. It's like a small, it's probably more for like, you know, cream bronzer or something, but I'm using it for foundation right now, or tinted moisturizer / CC cream. This is beautiful on the skin. If you like just kind of a lighter coverage, I'd say this is sheer to light medium. Like if you kind of tap, you can get more coverage. Like I have broken capillaries as you saw on this cheek. So if I tap it, I get more coverage. But then I can just kind of do this to blend and get lighter coverage. But I really like this product. It's very pretty on the skin. Applying some Alter Ego eyeshadow primer. And It Cosmetics Brow Powerful for my brows. Oh, this is getting weird. Not the product, just me drawing a weird looking brow, but that's okay. Brows always have a mind of their own. Okay, gonna set my eyeshadow primer with a little bit of face powder. And also lightly go over my brows to kind of set them and tone them down a little bit just to kind of soften the look. Okay, for eyeshadow, I grabbed the e.l.f. Keep It Ethereal palette. So what do I want to do with this? I think I'm going to do this one right here. Put that all over my lid and into my crease. I like the formula on this palette. It's blendable. It's pretty. And I'm going to get some of this one right here. Mainly in my outer corner and then blending into my crease. This is an old brush. This is a Cosette S175. I got this years ago. I'm gonna take one of the Urban Decay Moon Dust shadows, but this one is in Crush and Hard. So this one I think is a little bit more like peachy with a blue kind of duochrome shift to it. A little bit more like that than Space Cowboy. There's something in my eye, my left eye. I've got like a eyelash or something in it. Uh-oh. I still feel it in there. These are so pretty because they're just like this little wash of really microfine shimmer. And they just catch the light so beautifully. You can apply them kind of more sheerly to get just a little hint of shimmer, or you can kind of build them up. I just love them so much. Space Cowboy is definitely my favorite, but this one's fun too. Like it's just, I don't know. Like I feel like it's still not over the top metallic intense eye look, but it's still got that fun little bit of sparkle, and it's just, you know, something a little bit fun. I think I'm gonna have to go take out my contact and try to get whatever this is out of my eye. Be right back. Yep, there was definitely like an eyelash or an eyebrow hair or something on my contact, so I think I got it out now. Okay, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liner, waterproof liner, waterproof? Yeah, in the brown shade. And just gonna, well, you know what? Shake it first. Probably a good idea. And I'm going to start by opening my eye and drawing the line. If you've got hooded lids like me, I feel like that's the key, is drawing the line with your eye open and then kind of connecting. That's how you can kind of tell if it's going to work. And I like to kind of fill in that outer corner. I think that seems to work well. Just do that little line. And then make sure this area is filled in so that it kind of lifts my eye. That's usually what seems to work best for me. There's the line, sort of. And then gonna fill in. Make it like a little triangle. And then just fill it in. I think this is my eye that's a little bit more hooded, so usually the liner gets a little bit more weird on that side. So it is what it is. Okay, I am going to kind of comb my lashes and then curl them. I like to just kind of do this to, especially if I'm using a pencil liner or a powder for liner, this kind of helps just get stuff out of my lashes. But of course, be very careful if you do this. Be careful with your eye. And then I'm going to curl my lashes. This is a Sephora lash curler. I feel like there's, at least this one that's kind of more, it's not as wide. It's almost like it's more kind of upward swooped versus wide. It fits the shape of my lashes better. And I feel like it kind of really curls like the middle of my lashes, which I really like. So I like the shape of that specific one. I don't even know if they still have it. Hopefully so. Just kind of dusting off my face to get any kind of powder off. I really don't feel like I had very much fallout or anything. Okay, there's that. Now I'm going to use the Bubble mascara from Bubble. What is this? Colossal Bubble mascara from Maybelline. I love this packaging. This cute yellow packaging is adorable. This has definitely grown on me. It is super messy. I mean, look at this. Super duper messy mascara, but I say this all the time, like my favorite mascaras are like this. This one I had to kind of let dry out a little bit. I find that with most Maybelline mascaras. They're just a very wet formula, and I feel like at first they don't build on themselves, but I just kind of took the applicator out of the packaging and left it sitting on the counter, kind of let it dry out a little bit for, I don't know, just while I was doing my makeup that day, so maybe 30-45 minutes or something. And I think that made such a difference, because now I'm liking it. It's still messy and it does smudge up on my eyelids a little bit, not horribly, but a little bit later in the day. This does give really great length and volume. So if you don't have smudging issues, you would probably like this. Most mascaras smudge on me, so that is not an uncommon thing. But if you don't have smudging issues and you like long separated but still some good volume in your lash look, I think you would like this mascara. It's good, but I mean, look, it is just, it's so messy. So that's just, you know, something to know about it. I think I'll probably need to replace this a little bit quicker than some other mascaras. But again, like It Cosmetics Superhero, I have to replace that one a little bit more often because it gets kind of messy like this too. But yeah, I would say let it kind of dry out a little bit. So there's that. See, I mean, if you like pretty dramatic looking lashes, this is pretty. I mean, I like it. I wish it didn't smudge on me, but like I said, you know, many mascaras do, so that's not all that uncommon at all. Just kind of getting mascara off of my lower lashes. I'm gonna seal it with some CoverGirl Clump Crusher. That'll kind of help a little bit with some of the smudging up on my eyelid, but you know, it still does it a little bit. This is the Neutrogena Radiant Cream Concealer in, I think, Ecru. What does that say? It's 202. And I need a brush. Where is a brush? Here's a brush. This is kind of a little bit peachier looking, so I put it right in that inner corner of my eye. That's really kind of what I do with my concealer these days, is I start it right here and kind of bring it along the edge of the discoloration, and then use just kind of the leftover product to bring it actually under my eye and over, so I don't use very much product out there. So there's that first step. Going to use a little bit of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the pink shade, and put this again right in that area. typically use this one with my finger, not always, but like that. And bring it over. Wow. I just feel like, man, this makes such a difference. I have used this concealer for so many years. It's just so good, especially ever since they came out with the pink shade years ago. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose just to kind of help cover that pink with a pinky concealer. But I don't know, it works somehow. Where did that brush go? Oh, I just lost my brush. Okay. Well, do I want the peachy one? Wait, where's my... Let's see. Well, I can't find it. Maybelline Fit Me. Just a little bit of this from, from the end of it. And just tap that on the end of my nose. Right in here. Just kind of taking down some of the redness. Like that. Maybe a little bit here, right there. Yeah, okay. Do I need any out here? Maybe a little bit like that. Just for a little added cleanup. Yeah, like that. Okay. Now, what? The L'Oreal Blurfection, the pink. I use it in light pink. Gonna get this powder. I need a little puff. I got these puffs off of Amazon. I love them. Just kind of tap this like this. Kind of just right in my T-zone, especially under my eyes. But as you can see, I'm not going this way, I'm going down and then over. And then kind of the last bit of product I bring over. And that kind of helps, you know, not accentuate the fine lines or anything. And then I kind of go along my brows, like this, middle of my forehead, like that. This is pretty, but I just like to concentrate it in those areas. Okay, then I'm gonna use the Laura Geller Double Take Baked Versatile Powder Foundation in Porcelain. And I need more space in front of me. There's not a lot of space in front of me. I'm just gonna do a light application of this. Just kind of like this. I'm like kind of barely tapping. I'm not using very much product. I also want to clean up my brow bone just a little bit, just with some of this powder. I'm kind of lifting as I get closer to my shadow, where I'm just kind of blending the edges of it, like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, I have an itch. All right. Now I'm going to use one of the e.l.f. Sheer For It blush tints in Cherry Cola. I have realized that I really kind of like this as like a blush bronzer. I like this color for that. So I'm gonna get just a little bit of this. These are so pretty. Tap this kind of right in here. And then blend. Isn't that so pretty? It's like it's more blushy than bronzer for sure, but I don't know, I like it. It's because it's more on that pinky, rusty red side, which I love a reddish sort of a bronzer. So this is really pretty. I'm using I think this is an IT Cosmetics brush. No, it's an e.l.f. brush. e.l.f. brush. I'll tell you the name of it in just a second once I finish blending. Because the thing with these is I blend one cheek at a time, and I try not to do a lot of extra blending because it can kind of tend to move my makeup underneath and show my capillaries again. So that's why I was needing to finish the blend. Okay, this is an e.l.f. What is this? Putty brush? I don't know. And I really like their small stipple brush. So now I'm going to use the small stipple brush and get some of Left on Red. Another one of these. These are so good. I love them. This one I'm going to use a little bit more kind of right here, more as a true blush. And tap and blend over. This one's like a really pretty kind of pinky raspberry red shade. I love it so much. Just like that. It's looking a little extreme, but we will tame it down in just a second. I put just a tiny bit on my nose, give that kind of sun-kissed sort of a look. I really, really like these so much. Of course, I randomly keep things in their packages because I just do. I don't know why. Okay, now I'm going to take a little bit of CoverGirl. Which shade do I want to use? I think I'll use this one, which is Flushed. And I'm just going to go over the top of those blushes just to kind of blend everything. I say set them, but they really don't need to be set. It's more just kind of like a finishing and a blend. Again, this is looking way over the top. So I'm going to take my powder brush and go over everything, mainly the edges, to kind of blend again, but then also take it down a little bit. Yeah, I don't mind a lot of blush because why not? It's fun. Now I'm gonna do the kind of sealing my lashes. I don't think I'm gonna put anything on my lower lashes because I'm just not. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of CoverGirl Clump Crusher on just kind of the edges of my lashes, like the very ends, because this one doesn't tend to smudge on me. So it kind of helps to seal other mascaras. Oops, I got a little bit on my eyelid. That's okay, we'll give that time to dry. But this just kind of helps a little bit. The bubble mascara does still smudge even with doing this, but I feel like this helps at least a little bit. And also, I mean, you know, using a mascara that really brings my lashes, I mean, up to my eyelid and my brow bone, it makes sense that it would smudge more. So I mean, it just, sometimes those that give great length tend to do that a little bit more. Okay, for lips, what do I want to do? I'm first gonna do that. Then, oh, actually, I want to do highlighter, but here, let's start with this. I'm gonna use a little bit of Dusty Rose, just for shape. Now I'm gonna use, let me get a napkin, and I'm gonna use some of Left on Red on my lips. So kind of shake it. I don't know if you need to shake it, but I always shake them for some reason. Like this. I kind of do the center of my lips. Rub my lips together. Let it sit for just a second or two. And then blot. Oh, that's so cute. Just kind of that like popsicle lip look. That's really fun. Okay, I grabbed a couple of the Pixi On The Glow Super Glows. They sent these to me a while back. Which one do I want to use? I think I might use this one. What is this one? I should probably tell you that. This is Natural Luster. Natural Luster. Like that. I'm going to get some on my finger. Like that. And just tap a tiny little bit. Oh yeah, just on my cheekbones, just like that. Ooh, that's pretty. I like to just kind of tap them with my finger. And I'm kind of barely touching. I just get quite a bit on my finger, but then I kind of barely tap. Okay, and then last step for lips, I grabbed a really bright. This is really bright. I just thought, why not? This is the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream, and this is in Cherry Cream. Let's apply this. I might do something else with it, but we'll see. Let's just apply it. That is beautiful. Such a gorgeous red, but I think it's too red for this look. So I'm gonna turn my paper around. Kind of blot. And then what do I want to do? Maybe I will layer it. Oh, I don't have it in here. Hang on, I had it in my purse because I love these for in the purse, like because you can put them on your cheeks and your lips. So it's another one of the e.l.f. and this is in Pink Positive. This is more of a bright pink. I don't think this is gonna change anything, but let's just see. Let that sit for a second. We still have a very bright red lip, so okay. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I mean, it's still a bright red lip, but I think it's fun. I'm going to do a little bit of the Fenty as a last step. This is in how many carats, it's so reflective. So it's this one. So I'm gonna get just a little bit of this with my finger. Oh, it's so pretty. And tap that over the pixie. That's so pretty. Then I'm gonna take my blush brush and go over that just to kind of blend everything together. And I need to draw my brow back on. Sometimes that happens where the tail goes away when I'm doing other makeup steps. I accidentally draw over the tail. All right, are we done? I think we're done. There we go. Yeah, are we done? Let's do this. Right along that edge, I feel like there needs to be a little bit more blending right there. Okay. There's the finished makeup look. Thanks for getting ready with me today. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you have been enjoying playing with lately, or what are your like go-to makeup products or makeup looks. I'd love to hear all the things. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.